A car to me is how much you can open your mind in different ideas. My dad used to love cars, and maybe that's why I love cars now. He used to own many cars when I was little, and I was always like, when I grow up, I want to have my own car. The potential of how far you can go on a lowrider, it has more things that you can do on a car. Lowrider is not for everybody, but it's gotta be on you. When you're a lowrider, you know right away. The family, the lowrider culture that you experience, and those moments, they stay with you. Me being a car model builder, before I create my real car, I designed my car on a 1/25th scale. I use the same color skin, I use the same wheels, I use the same interior that it is on my car. And that way, when I did my car, just spend money on what I wanted to see after I did the car model. So doing car models, it allows me to do real cars vision on a 1/24 scale before you do it on 1:1. When I came to the United States and I started seeing lowriders and I see the car models, I fall in love right away because of the paint jobs, because of the wheels, the stand, the look, and that was always in my mind, doing lowriders on 1/25th scale. When I got really serious is like in 1989 when I was doing my own wheels, my own airbrush, paint jobs, and replicas. And that's when I can consider myself really doing lowriders, car models. I think I was born with a gift coming from my grandfather being a painter in Mexico. And I got that gift of colors and mixing and creating something. I'm always being a kid that creates stuff with his hands. So looking at the lowriders, it was more like, what if I do this car into a 1/25th scale? And once I try it, it was like, man, I can do this. This is something that I enjoy doing it, and I'm still enjoying it. I'm 63 years old and I'm still doing it. We used to buy car models for $1.50, and then resin bodies came in and 3D printing came in, and the technology has given me different ideas how to make a car model, and that's beautiful because through that you're able to do a better product. It's almost like an addiction, because when you have an imagination and you're creating something and you finish the product, it makes you feel good inside. It makes you feel like you accomplished something. It makes you feel that you can teach other people that it can be done, motivate people. You can express your imaginations. You can express the culture through a car model. For me, I've been doing it for years. It's in my blood, it's in me. It's something that, it's in the morning when I wake up, it's like I'm already thinking, what am I gonna do next on that particular piece? Or I stay late until 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, and it's like you're on your own zone, and it makes you relax. It makes you feel younger. It makes you feel like you don't worry about bills. You don't worry about life. You don't worry about anything. You just basically on your own, and that's beautiful. When I saw the ice cream truck from Mr. Cartoon, I was like, there's no ice cream trucks anywhere. So I had to make that one out of styrene, all scratch built, but I wanted to accomplish that. I wanted to make that ice cream truck. And that's what was the fun of it, because I started working on it and it went smooth. It went like perfect. So when you see the product done, it's when you say, okay, I accomplished what I wanted to do. I enjoy the car models more than anything because on the car models, you are the creator. You are the one is going to fabricate your vision and express what you have in your mind. And I can always say I can have Gypsy Rose in my garage. Peterson's Automobile, my first piece was back in 2000 when they had an exhibit. They kept calling me to bring car models at the exhibitions. This is 3 versions of the Gypsy Rose. It's the first one is a 63 Impala that only has Gypsy Rose on the back rear window. And this is the second Gypsy Rose, first one that came out with roses. And then there's the third version of Gypsy Rose, which is the 64 right here. And this is the actual famous lowrider in history. What you see here is the 64, the original one. This 64 took 2 years to build. It was so much fun building it, especially when I know the family. I know the painter, and many hours invested on this one. Right after I did this 64, I jumped on the second one, which is the previous version of Gypsy Rose. And it's a 63 Impala that also has flowers. And before that, Jesse Valadez Sr. had another Gypsy Rose version before he even got married. That car didn't have any flowers. I decided to put flowers like we do on quinceañeras or weddings. This is the replica of this car. You can tell that the paint job, it's been faded through the years with all the years of exposed to the sun or pictures, flashes. But the car was a little bit darker. This is as close as I can make the replica. Being part of a Masterpieces Association, I basically do car models, but I also do 1/10 scale. This is my first RC 1/10 scale I ever done in my life. And the first thing it came to the Peterson Automotive Museum. And that's a replica of Rap with Envy. This is my own creation. It's called Rival 75. And this is a Jose's Dreams. This is a car from the San Fernando Valley. Masterpieces, it started as a car model car club, but it became an association because I gather artists from all over the world. I pick people that have been in the game for many years or have done beautiful pieces, and that's why we call them masterpieces. I just want to leave my name out there for being one of the guys that used to be passionate about lowriders. And I'm fortunate to be involved in car models and RC and real cars. And all those 3 things are involved in the lowrider world. My club represents Los Angeles. Los Angeles means, there's angels. There's angels everywhere. And one of the reasons why I call my car City of Angels is because my son, I consider him an angel in LA. My son, Armando Flores Jr., we were not just a son and a father. We were more like brothers. And I don't think a lot of people can say that. Rest in peace. Thank you for watching this video. I'm very honored to be part of this exhibition here at the Peterson's Automotive Museum, and I hope you like it.